Coming superstars of the new generation, like one Becky Lynch.
Nonsense. Trish just wants the new generation to do what I just did and say a thank you occasionally. Would it really hurt Becky Lynch to do that?
And it seems the Canadians here in Winnipeg really seem to like the Irish in this matchup. Of course, remember Zoe Stark, the protege of Trish Stratus, banned from ringside in this match, and we're underway. Becky Lynch driving the Hall of Famer into the corner and delivering shoulders to the midsection.
Well, this is exactly what Becky Lynch has waited months and months for. Clearly, Trish Stratus in no particular state to compete right now, but gutting it out despite requiring that face mask.
Well, a lot of speculation of whether or not Trish still needs to wear that protective face covering as she's driven into the turnbuckle by Becky Lynch.
Speculation from the haters, the naysayers, and the gutter snipe like Michael Cole.
Well, remember, Becky and Lita were once the tag team champions. Lita was taken out. Trish stepped in. Now using the mask as a weapon, driving Becky Lynch back toward the corner. As Trish Stratus would step into a match with Becky, they would lose, and then Trish would do the unthinkable. Lower the boom and attack Becky Lynch.
Well, you mentioned the early days of Trish Stratus' career 20, 25 years ago. Long time ago now, she made very many mistakes back then. She was too nice, took people at face value. This is an industry full of snakes and rats and backstabbers. Once Trish figured that out, she's better than ever.
Yeah, Becky able to block, and now Becky Lynch. And Trish Stratus with some elbows well placed to the jaw. This with a big kick. Blocked by Becky. Becky turns it into an exploder suplex.
Just quick reactions as there are in this game from Becky Lynch.
And now Becky, the baseball slide to Stratus, and the last kicker is taken over.
Becky's got that look of intensity in her eye.
And down goes Trish Stratus. Oh, Becky as well, tired of being disrespected.
Well, it was fun and games with Lemonade at ringside last week, but this is the other side of Becky Lynch. And Trish Stratus wisely putting as much distance as she can between her and the mat.
Well, now in retreat before she stops Becky dead in her tracks. Trish Stratus knows every single trick in the book.
Trish is looking a little disheveled, but not broken.
Really the first main event in the women's division here on Monday Night Raw many years ago. And now bounce face first off the apron. And Trish trying to somehow retreat from Becky. And Becky is just bringing the fight tonight, Wade.
Well, Trish Stratus is currently getting the beating of her long and storied career at the hands of the last kicker.
Well, this should have happened a couple of weeks ago before Zoe Stark got involved in the match. Look out. Trish has lost her protective face covering.
Stop the match, ref. Nice job. Really nice job.
Yeah, Trish Stratus taking advantage.
That one little beat was all Trish Stratus needed.
And the veteran Trish delivered a right hand, couple more to Becky Lynch.
And for that stratosphere in the corner, Becky Lynch had it scouted. How about a take two?
Trish delivers. Cover by Trish. Hook of the leg for the win, and Becky able to kick out.
Make no mistake, Becky Lynch is hurting now, though.
Make no mistake as well, Wade. This is a very important matchup for Becky. She's wanted it for weeks and weeks now, wanting to finally take out the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. She really needs to get the job done as she's driven hip first into the steps.
Well, Becky Lynch got exactly what she wanted. There's no Zoe Stark at ringside. And even so, Trish Stratus now has the upper hand.
And a rope, and now she's in control. Becky Lynch, the 6-time women's champion, former tag team champion, former Royal Rumble winner. And Trish Stratus, though, rolled through, shoulders down, looking for the win here. Becky's got to kick it, too. Sent across the ring. And Trish Stratus with a spear takes Becky out for the victory. Becky's got to kick it 2.5.
Spear from Trish, shades of the fellow Canadian rated R superstar who we're going to see on SmackDown this week against Sheamus.
Yeah, Edge celebrating his 25th anniversary. And a big right hand by Trish Stratus.
And now Becky Lynch on jelly legs.
Matchup as even as they come. Trish now off the second rope. Can she put Becky away? Becky able to counter.
Becky just enough in the tank, able to block that.
Becky planning here as Trish is perched up on the top rope.
Match is just turning into such a scramble. Both women giving it everything.
We knew it was going to be. So much trash talk over the past number of weeks.
One Hall of Famer, one future Hall of Famer. Something has to give.
Trish from the top rope. Becky Lynch looking to put her away. Superplex. Covered by Becky for the win. Trish at 2.
And hats off to Trish Stratus. 20 to 25 years she's been doing this at the very top level. Moves like this deep in a matchup from Becky Lynch, still somehow with the wherewithal to kick out.
Does doubt start to creep in now if you're Becky?
It has to. Against most opponents at this point, Becky would be home and dry. Especially against someone who theoretically has been running away. And just as I say that,
running away, Trish Stratus looking to retreat. Becky Lynch won't let it happen. And Becky now driven over the barricade into the WWE Universe.
There's a plot. Suckered Becky in and then sprung the trap.
And now Trish out into the audience as well. And Becky and Trish fighting in front of the WWE fans here in Winnipeg tonight. And they both, I believe, been counted out. The official reaching a count of 10. I think we've got a double count out of the matchup, but it doesn't matter. Both these women continue to brawl throughout the arena.
Well, the venom and bile that exists between these two superstars just goes to show it's more than just winning a match. It is about maiming your opponent tonight for these two women.
Now Trish and Becky climbing up the stairs, continuing to throw blows.
Elbows and fists flying everywhere. If I was this fan base, I'd move back.
Well, wait, this is what this rivalry has come to. Trish and Becky, they've lost complete respect for each other. They're now fighting out in the WWE Universe. Way up the stairs.
Starting to get a little gruesome out there now. Entire arena being used to aid and abet the attacks on both women.
Now I believe they've made it their way out to the concourse area.
Hurry up, cameraman.
Out near the food stands. Trish driven into the wall. The officials there trying to explain to Becky it's over, and Becky doesn't give a damn. Becky continuing to bring the fight to Trish.
Yeah, Becky Lynch has been in this game long enough to know full well the match is over. You might need some security guards to tear these two apart.
Well, it's about beating some respect into each other.
No quarter asked, no quarter given by either woman.
I don't believe I've ever seen merchandise used in quite this manner.
I want that t-shirt. Stark was banned from ringside, but guess what? We're nowhere near the ringside anymore.
And the match is over, so it doesn't matter. Zoe Stark, the protege of Trish Stratus.
How is Becky Lynch still fighting?
Kick. And this 2-on-1 assault has finally taken out Becky Lynch. Well, Trish and Zoe are celebrating.